It is a very chilly morning here today, and the shipping container house behind me here is getting a major upgrade. The installers are actually just pulling in the driveway now. I'm gonna take you inside and show you what we're gonna get up to today. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I'm Tyler, this is Todd, and welcome to our 10-acre, fully off-grid homestead in the middle of the woods. We've spent the last 2.5 years working towards a dream of building a state-of-the-art shipping container home, taking on projects way outside of our comfort zone, from building driveways, installing underground plumbing and electrical, to building gardens to supply our own food. We've tackled it all, but we were only just getting started. As we made progress with the container home, it became very clear that between the design, engineering, permitting, and finally fabrication, it would be a dream years in the making. So that begged the question, where are we going to live in the meantime? And that sent us on the epic adventure of building a geodesic dome complete with all the modern amenities like a beautiful kitchen, heat and air conditioning, and even a few extra perks like a cedar wood-fired sauna and hot tub made life comfortable again after spending 2 years living in an RV parked in the woods. And then the day we worked so hard for finally happened. Our container home arrived and was craned into place. But as luck would have it, everything fell apart just days later. Last Sunday, we filled you in on why we haven't been able to make any progress on the container home for over 3 months. But today, with a rough plan finally in place on how we're going to salvage this project, we're able to start making the first steps of building a shipping container home in the woods. Come along.
I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where to. Just wanna be alone with you.
So today we are getting our wood stove installed, which is a huge step forward in a house that hasn't had progress done on it in almost 3 months. And that's because it allows us to put heat in here, which means we can move forward with some spray foam insulation, interior work, and just, I don't know, getting back on track. So very excited for this. It's gonna go in this big open space here behind me and be the focal point of the entire main floor.
I think that that's the thing that I'm probably the most excited for. The fact that you're going to see this wood stove no matter where you are.
If you're cooking, if you're eating, if you're watching TV, it's gonna be beautiful.
A lot of planning and thought went into the style. So like imagine I'm back here cooking in the kitchen, Todd's relaxing in the living room with the boys.
Have my feet up.
Yeah,
On the couch.
it's gonna be really, really cool. So,
And eventually what we're gonna do is we're gonna have like seats on either side with some built-in wood storage, but I think for today we're gonna call it a win on just getting the unit installed.
yeah, and then the view of the forest.
All right, let's go help them unload because
Yeah.
I wanna get this installed.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I was thinking we had more room to kind of get around at an angle.
Do you think this will be okay here where this dips down?
Well, it's probably solid enough. We'll just kind of keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This looks very sketchy.
Yeah, you're going to need every bit of that. Pull it head a little further, I think.
What would a Tyler and Todd project be without a couple of hiccups along the way? So this slope right here is way too steep. The guys just tried backing the truck in, but the truck looked like it was gonna tip over, and we don't wanna have our wood stove roll down the hill. So we're gonna grab some shovels, jump in, and start leveling this area out with some gravel.
Running out of rock. There, Curtis. The next step is to back your rear tire up on this little pile, and that should kind of level you out.
You're clear of the post here if you come straight back.
That's not bad.
Thanks for doing this. I'm pretty sure any other fireplace they would have been like, no.
See ya. And these are German built, so they're all metric, and then they're converted over. So you'll get a number like, 26 and 27/94. So figure that out. Show me that on a tape measure.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the game plan, guys.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go crazy. We're not gonna
No.
smash at it. We're gonna just
Nice and easy.
nice and easy.
Where should we go to, like, should we brace along here?
I would say next to the phone. We have a very important job in the area. That's to call 911 and wait.
You got no faith at all, Sandy.
You guys lift up.
Wow, so good. What do you think of it?
I love it. It's yeah, it's super cool. So this is a guillotine style fireplace. So this glass comes up and down. It's locked right now because it's not like fully installed, but basically we just go up and down like this, and this is our firebox here. So you'll get a view from all three sides.
Unreal.
Yeah, because in the corners, there are going to be benches that have our firewood stored underneath it. So you'll be able to sit in the corner like this and look out the window and see the fire. It's going to be cool.
I can't believe that it's like actually all coming together.
I know. It's pretty magical to see this happening, so.
Very, very exciting. I see what you're saying about the welding.
Yeah, it's pretty rugged, isn't it?
Really rugged.
How many other fireplaces can you do that to?
Like, no wonder it was so heavy.
So the air actually comes in through here, goes into the bottom of the fireplace and up through these tubes and up through here, so it preheats the air before it goes into the top of the combustion paper.
So is that why it's so efficient?
That's why they're so efficient.
It's huge.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, thick floor. That's good though. Okay, so we have the option to take the chimney up this way around the beam, or we can go this way around the beam. Do you have a preference?
Really?
I'm kind of leaning towards this so it's more centered. Is it too late to do that, Sandy? No? Okay. I'm just thinking, because I know how you had said to get the height, to get a proper draw, we're probably gonna have to go above the peak.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, so then it gives us gain.
even bringing in the experts isn't saving us from our trip to the hardware store. So this threaded rod, which holds the black piece around the fireplace, this holds the top part of that up, and it's 3 inches too short. So I'm headed to see if we can get a longer piece.
Maybe we could fix this shit together. Open up, just stop talking about the weather. Doesn't even rain out here, so whatever. Always feeling so surrounded. The shit we haven't talked about. I remember laying on the beach saying how we'd leave our hometown. Can't believe I'm leaving it alone now. Can't believe I'm leaving you alone now. Lost in PhD. How the hell did I get way out here? How the hell did I get so lost? Didn't mean to get so lost. Think I left myself in these tears. Thought I knew myself with you and me. I said it was you, but it was me. Now I'm looking for myself and it was me.
I know we did the research and stuff, but clearly not well enough. This is way more than I thought.
It's like a little furnace.
So things are always a little tricky when it's a shipping container. It's much different than regular construction. So what needs to happen is a bunch of silicone and caulking to fill in that hole. Temporarily anyway. Do you want me to get some like cleaning product or something?
Yeah, something might help. Thank you, I appreciate it.
How far out? Doesn't it change?
Not very far, just enough for a bead of coffee around there, really.
How the hell did I get way out here? How the hell I get so lost?
This stuff that I'm putting on is crazy too, like it'll stick to anything, so it's not the end of the world if it's not perfect.
Like if it's got some.
Yeah, most people do, but I don't.
I'm one of the people that do. That's
Everybody says the same thing to me when they watch me do this, so like, holy.
It's gotta get done.
So put fire on, guys?
Yeah. Excited.
And I don't have any problem throwing kindling in there, guys, because the whole purpose of this stage of the fire is to get the chimney warmed up and get the draft established.
Right.
Once that happens, everything else falls in place. Typically, I wouldn't open the door at this stage of the fire because it's too early. There's no need to put wood in there yet.
Right.
I would load that up so that I had a good bed of coals or a good established fire, and then I would raise that up.
Oh wow, the heat.
It's got some heat to it there. It's such a different feeling.
So it's a few hours later and we've just been sprawled out here enjoying our wine. This is the best thing we have ever done. Like,
Yeah. The second best thing we've ever done is having people install it, because this
Oh, yeah.
would have been a multi-week project for you and I to figure out.
multi-month.
Like, this would have been wild. Could you imagine?
No, I can't. It was fun helping them though. Like, we
Yeah.
had an absolute blast.
We learned
today.
a lot. Huge shout out to Sandy for staying
Yeah.
afterward and teaching us how to make a proper fire. It turns out, for 2 years, we've been doing it wrong. So that's probably why all of our clothes typically smell like smoke in the winter.
It's been the more you know with Tyler, Todd, and Sandy.
So while I was definitely tempted to start decorating over at the container house, Tyler may have been right when he said it's probably not the best idea to decorate over there given the amount of work that's going on.
He was really, guys, willing to put up a Christmas tree, do the lights, do the whole thing.
Right next to the fireplace. It's like the perfect spot to put one.
We have a huge project happening. It would have been so in the way, but look at this place. Like, it clearly did not stop him whatsoever.
Yeah, so I decided since I can't spread Christmas cheer across the land, I'm just gonna concentrate it and go to the max in the dome.
Look at this.
That's
Even
for the
got
boys.
bandanas for the boys.
Do you see my shirt though? You gotta hold it down. Don we now our gay apparel. Do you think it's time to start the holiday binge?
Every year we start our Christmas decorating with the same movie. It's called The Holiday. It's kind of like a cheesy movie from the early 2000s. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. But weirdly enough, it's not available this year on Netflix in Canada for some reason. I did some scouring though, and it is available in Italy of all places. And I found that out using Surfshark. If you've never heard of Surfshark, it's a virtual private network, or otherwise known as a VPN, which allows you to change your location to be absolutely anywhere in the world. But it's not just for watching great movies and TV shows like we're using it for tonight. It actually secures your connection. So it prevents would-be scammers and hackers from accessing your sensitive private information like your passwords, your credit card information. And I'm sure you're probably wondering, all of these features and benefits would be really expensive. They're not. For less than the price of a cup of coffee every month, by using our link in the description box down below, you can have all of the features and benefits of being secure on the internet while also watching great movies. This is a tradition we've been doing for, what, like 10 years?
It is. And
Yeah.
you know what else is a tradition?
What?
Putting up a Christmas tree. And you're right in the way of it, 'cause it's going right there.
It's going right here. Oh, poor squirrel has to move her tower.
I know. Sorry, squirrel.
Sorry, squirrel.
I asked for 1 month of the year.
She's in the Christmas tree right now. So it's an hour later, and sure, this is not going to come as any surprise, but we don't have the tree decorated. This took a long time. All of this ribbon, not ribbon, what's it called?
Burlap.
Burlap.
But it is ribbon. It's burlap ribbon. Good job, love. Look at you. Look at you. You turned your gay on for Christmas.
Todd is obsessed with decorating. If you're new around here, it's like, he really goes all out for Christmas.
Yes. Yes.
So, this is a, well, how tall is this? 9 foot?
This one's 9p.
Yeah, pretty big. But he does this design every year. And last year, a lot of you were wondering about this. So this is all little pieces that he makes. Why am I explaining it? You explain it.
Well, all these are, I get them at the dollar store. And I just add a couple each year. So that's why it gets more and more full each year. But basically, I just stuff the shit out of the top of the tree. And it ends up looking pretty. That's it.
This has been another episode of Design Tips with Todd. It is pretty cool though. Like, it looks expensive, but it's not. It's from the dollar store.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of little pieces.
It's all about adding over time or getting things on sale. Like sometimes, so like we have this store called Canadian Tire, but for our American friends, it's American Wheel. And anyway, they put this stuff on clearance at the end of the year too. So it's just all about like adding each year so that the next year you have something to look forward to of it being like more full and like your new decorations, you know? If you're looking for me on December 26th, I'm in the clearance aisle.
Oh yeah, big time.
Big time.
He's a 75% off Christmas kind of guy. Well, post-Christmas, I should say. All right. Well,
Now that I've ever done that side tangent.
oh, Should I address this or no?
What are we addressing? How cute you look in your Elfie hat?
Yeah, this is my Christmas tradition. And Harry Potter.
And
Harry Potter is a Christmas movie. I'll fight you in the comments.
I swear it was the stool. Your other tradition is keeping my wine glass full while decorating the tree, and I'm telling you, it's been a while.
In a while. Tonight we are serving Todd's Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh.
Sauv Blanc. So this, you know, screws in like any regular wine opener would. But then this metal part fits over the top of the bottle. And this is where things get interesting. Watch this. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, but it's even cooler when you don't spill half the bottle on the floor.
All right.
This is why we can't live in a subdivision anymore. People would swear I was being murdered like 6 times a day.
I feel like someone should take our YouTube channel too.
They should. You know what? We should not be alone. We should be in assisted living.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn you guys off now. Is that fine?
Works for me.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Wow, it looks good though.
We're not stopping here. I know what that. I know what that means. Wow, isn't that good enough?
Wow. We did great work today, hon.
Wow, we should call this a day.
Wow, I'm feeling really good about this.
That's a really good one. You actually love that.
I love that one.
Wow, you know what? I'm feeling really good about this, so let's just leave it here.
Oh. Look at how pretty these are, you guys.
These are my things.
These are my things. But I really think that they're pretty. Do you think they're pretty? Oh, you're such an ass.
How are you feeling, though?
Pretty buzzed, I have to say. Why? Did you ask?
Because you seem it.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Oops. I gotta turn off this time lapse.
I'm moving the
See you
tree.
soon.
How am I on spacing?
What do you think?
How's that? Is that better?
Oh, that's way better. Substantially better. Okay, we'll see you soon.
Don't tell me to calm down. Look all around us here. Fall. It's easy to see from down here. If I'm not swinging, then the war is won. Caught before and falling for an all.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Cool.
Yeah, the seasons have definitely changed here. It's been a bit of a wild ride. I think if I had to sum it all up, I guess, like, grateful, I think.
Yeah.
Figuring out a way to access the upper container that didn't feel like such an afterthought and the design felt cohesive and purposeful has been probably the most stressful thing we've ever done.
It's funny, we've just really come to like appreciate how I don't know, everything just like really works out, and it's we're feeling excited.
I just feel like through this process, we could have very easily been at each other, but we weren't. And I'm thankful, old pal.
Yeah. Yeah, we feel like we're in a really good place. Which is no, it's like it's really, really happy tears because it was a lot, and
We can breathe again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Anyway.
we're so ridiculous. Like we can't even pick up the camera without crying.
Oh, it has been a lot. It has been a huge emotional roller coaster these past few months and a lot of uncertainty. But we
got there.
Yeah, and I can't imagine living in any other design of a house. I can't imagine possibly raising a family in another house. So very thankful that this happened.
Yeah. Anyway, we have a lot that we need to get started on, and yeah, do you want to just go after it?
Sure. Clean ourselves
Clean ourselves up. What do you think, boys? Do you want to stay and play at the river a little more? Hey? All right.
With the answer, or isn't it all